It's hard to describe or put into words how connected people feel to the Trinity River, especially people from here. There's an innate connection that is really spiritual and important and special. I was raised here in this village, on this river, in this very place. We go to the river for food, we go to the river for prayer, we go to the river for spiritual connection, we go to the river to clean ourselves physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's hard to say that one piece of the landscape is more important than another, but it's one of the most important parts of the landscape and ecosystem that helps us connect. It's our identity. It's our life.
The Trinity River actually is, for the Hoopa people here, is like a lifeline for us. So we eat out of the river, and so basically it's kind of our store. People go to the store to buy food. We go to the river.
The role that the Trinity River plays in Klamath River health has not been talked about a whole lot over the past 20 some odd years, and even prior to that, with less attention, the Trinity River has been used to augment flows in the lower Klamath. When flows on the upper Klamath and water quality on the upper Klamath is dangerous and toxic and causes health problems for fish and people, the Trinity River is the relief that the lower Klamath and the salmon have relied on to make it. I wouldn't say make it strongly. I think we're at survival levels, we're not at thriving levels. The Trinity River is really valuable for that purpose, but yet, we continue to fight for flows in the Trinity River to remain at a level that can sustain that type of relief.
The Trinity River is the largest and coldest tributary to the Klamath River, and it's critically important for keeping the Klamath salmon alive. There was a decision made about 10 years ago called the Lower Klamath Long-Term Plan, which stipulated that any time a large fish kill started in the Klamath River, the way that the large fish kill of 60,000 adult salmon happened in 2002, that Trinity River water is to be released to stop the fish from dying in the river. And about half of the Trinity water is diverted to the Central Valley, to the Westlands Water District, who grows almonds mainly with that water. So right now there is plans to build a new reservoir called the Sites Reservoir on the Sacramento River. And then there's plans to make the Delta Tunnel, which would take some of that Sites water and a bunch of Sacramento water and take it down to SoCal and to farms. So those plans threaten the Trinity River.
But it's been a continuous battle. In the 70s, we had a fight for the water rights. The summertime, we always put fish on, fish on. And the saying is fish on till all the fish are gone. We've had this river forever, and it's our lifeblood. And our people have been fighting for it since time immemorial. And we will continue to fight for the water, fight for our resources, and fight for our salmon.
We don't get 53% of our flow. I think we would get less than half, and it goes the other way. Due to the climate change that's coming around, it's getting worse and worse. And at some point, we're going to have to cut off the Central Valley on the version at Lewiston. California water is over-allocated. A lot of their water is paper water. It doesn't exist.
So what we're asking for is protections for the carryover storage for the Trinity River, so that the water can be used to keep the Trinity River fish and river itself clean and healthy, and so that it also can help keep the Klamath salmon alive, especially at this time when dam removal is happening, because this is, like I said, the coldest, cleanest source of water to the Klamath Basin. That water is needed here. It's not needed to grow almonds in the Central Valley, and it's not needed to take water to Southern California.
The Trinity River is our lifeblood. It's a place that we live. It's where all of us come together. We drink the water. We live in harmony and peace. So everything takes water. We live in, we always call it the Garden of Eden. This is really a beautiful place. So water here is our life.